Okay, we are working our way now to the next, where we're talking still about customer and job. We are down now to this point where I want to show you how to create a deposit. You've actually received one or more payments, and now you need to make sure that the money makes to the bank. So this is how it works. You'll notice, if you're following the chart, that the next thing on the flowchart is record deposit. We've actually estimated a job, created a couple of invoices, we got paid, and now we're going to put the money in the bank. Now, before I click on this, let me just mention a couple of things. Here's something I see often. People will get to this point where they will receive the payment correctly, but then what they want to do is come into the check register and type in deposit. Now let me show you just how this looks like. What people will do is that they will come down to this line and they will start typing in the depot information. They'll come into the deposit side and type in deposit. The money is going to be right, but here is where the problem is. Where is the money going to go to? What most people do is they will pick accounts receivable. That is wrong, because you've already done that when you created the invoice. The other one which they pick, which is really wrong, is the income account. And if you do that, you're doubling your income. You're going to have way more taxable income than you should have. The easier way to do is to leave that money on the undeposited fund. So let me show you how to record a deposit. So I'm gonna click on it, and you can see there are three in this case. Looks like one of it is cash and the other three is check. This is all the money sitting in undeposited fund. Your job is to check off the ones you're going to deposit. Now, typically, everything in here will be cleared off. If someone had asked you to hold the check for a week, or it may have to sit in here, but this is just from December. If you see something from July, you have something to figure it out. So I'm going to click OK. Then I'm going to pull all of them into my deposit. So a couple of things just to notice here. Make sure you put the money in the correct account. It's very easy to put it in the wrong account because it remembers the last one you used. So you make sure it's in the checking. Check the deposit and make sure it's correct as well. When you're looking down this list, notice the from account. The money came from the undeposited account. Do not try to change that. Now, at times people want to come here and change the account. If you want to put a memo here, certainly can. You can also add an additional item to this. What if you had a little bit of cash and you want to put it into the business? Let's say if it was $100, what account would that go to? That would be an owner's contribution, or shareholder's contribution, as others would call it. So just know that you can add an additional item to this. At the very bottom, it says cash back goes to. So obviously, if you're a business, you can't get back cash back from your deposit. So you could choose which account you want the money to go back to. If you want $20, can put the amount right here. So our total is $7,256. So I'm gonna save and close. So let's see if we can find that in our check register. So I already have it open, so I'll just come back here and click on it. So there is it. You can see it here at the bottom. It's not always going to be at the bottom, because remember, everything here is in a date order. So anything at the blue line just means that anything below is just post dated. And this split means that there is actually more than one transaction in that. So if I want to see it, just click on it and there you go, you will see it. So let's go back to chart of accounts for a moment and see if we've cleared out undeposited fund. If I look down the list, there it is, it's 0. So you see money gets into there by receiving payment and out of there by using the make deposit window and pull it out. So that's all there is to create deposits. What I want to do now is take you to the next point where we're going to talk about the credit memo. So follow through with me. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any video we are making.